Here we are, Peak Merch. Now that the 50th anniversary is officially here, Six Flags Great Adventure has an entrance marquee worthy of its vintage stature. That's Guillermo and Sarah there, celebrating their rekindled love of adolescent coaster fetishization. True freaks from the PNW, here to party with Jeff Tweedy's illegitimate children, drink kombucha in the mountains. They're what you would call Gorpcore, and oh gosh, we're so thankful to have them here on this glorious day at the end of June, just days before the Cedar Fair Six Flags acquisition is complete. You are watching Peak MFN Merch. Booties and all, here we go. Be here with me, friends, for this sacred moment. Let us transcend the Digital Millennium Copyright Act and this perverse music over my sacred brick. I'm just kidding, it's fine. But really, I just wanted to say that this is cool, and Peak Merch was established this year, and my brick is in section 2, right across from the old teacups ride and next to the big carousel and the snack shop with the Sunday dressing, if you know what I'm saying. So please, come find it, come hang, and let's all sweat together this summer. Jobless. Would anybody like to say a prayer for the Peak Merch scandal?
It's easy.
Just salute it. You're currently off camera, but you can talk to the people.
I will give it a silent salute, and I'm glad I saw it.
All right. Ave Maria. And here you too can Viva la Fiesta while Tears and Beers, white frat boy country music blasts over the speaker and threatens to compromise my integrity in the Digital Millennium Copyright Act. Please, Digital Millennium Copyright Act, do not give up this satire. Thank you. This is Peak Merch. Another question for you. If someone wears an emotional roller coaster shirt, is that their emotional support animal? Are roller coasters their emotional support animal? Are they themselves saying they are a support animal for the roller coaster, keeping it in business, feeding it, maybe lubricating the track? These are questions for a bigger man than I, but I am here to ask them. Red alert, Made the Thrill has a new El Toro enamel pin and it will have to come home with me. This is a red alert. Apologies in advance to the common frequent merch travel companion for my impulse acquisition. This is going in the museum. Goodbye. And we did it. We found a gift shop where the music is not blaring. And we also found that same print from opening day, 50th anniversary for the Great Adventure with the tiger on it, in a black tee. So they've expanded the options. There's also this Great Adventure Child's Tiger shirt, and if you look over here, the classic logo as well. So there is music now getting louder. Digital Millennium Copyright Act, please, God spare me, this is satire. And that is a lion. This is Peak Merch. And here's another 50th tee that wasn't here when the park opened for this season. 20 bucks for this 50 years Six Flags Great Adventure. It looks like we got Kingda on there, and a giraffe, and a tiger. So there's options, pretty cool. More coaster merch, more anniversary merch, less Pink Floyd and concert shirts. Come on, Six Flags, get with it. Cedar Fair, please, don't stand for this. And there's that raglan again, both in yellow and black varieties. And over there, by the candy, right over there, that's Guillermo. Walking away slowly and mysteriously into the night. Hey, you said it, brother. You said it, not me.
It's what's for breakfast.
He said it's what's for breakfast. I don't know if the unidirectional mic will pick him up, but we'll try again later.
I used to really like this ride called the Zipper, where it was kind of like a Ferris wheel, but it was like free floating, so the cage would rotate upon a rotational axis.
Totally.
And it was great, but I would always end with a bunch of bruises and cuts from like hitting the mesh in front of you.
That's a classic flat ride, and they still have one at Knoebels in Pennsylvania. So we can go sometime. Right, Guillermo?
Yes. What are you talking about?
Don't worry about it. Oh. Guillermo, a young and savvy man from the Pacific Northwest, stands in repose, wondering, does the return of the Six Flags bus suggest the return of Mr. Six themselves, perhaps as a Fright Fest zombie, a geriatric bon vivant who dances to the Venga Boys? Time will tell. And then the real question, of course, also becomes, will there be Mr. Six merch? God, I hope we find out. And seemingly taking a cue from Universal's All Hallows Boutique at IOA, Six Flags is doing a Fright Fest Fanatics 365 gift shop where the side promises vintage horror Will there be vintage horror? Let's find out. I do appreciate that they themed up this Fright Fest gift shop. This is new. Shrunken Head. And then over here we've got some of the classic monsters. There's Tarot. Frank. There's 2 Franks and no creature. Story of my life. If you look hard enough, steampunk makes an appearance everywhere. That's just the way the world works. I know who you are, steampunk fan. Saw. And these Squishmallow just seem demented. Look at that. Huh. Oh. I guess you can't look at that. There we go. Look at this friend here. Not great, is he? And these books are all for sale, as evidenced by their price tags. Light theming is in full effect here at Great Adventure. Huh? Scary. Nice. Scary. Nice. So it seems that the dedicated coaster merch store is shut, but we're here in the corner of the main gift shop with that trad El Toro graphic. Hat for a closed dirt Jersey Devil coaster. RMC, you gotta fix your Raptors, you know that. I like this Jersey Devil shirt just fine. I think I showed you Medusa, but there she is. And yeah, let's see what else we can locate here. Seldom do you see ride merch for the junior coasters. Hats off to you, Little Devil. And that's $21.99 for this tee with the graphic for Six Flags' Big 3. Pretty cool. You can get this and tell people you rode King Dakar when it was running, when they had the part. So is this a Coaster Dynamics Nano Coaster for a defunct ride that was rethemed to the old theme and now is no longer defunct? I believe it is. Pretty cool. Or you can get Ultimate Flight and you can pretend you're experiencing all the blood rushing to the front of your head at home. Even Green Lantern. Yeah, not great, is it? But I do see here, let me just turn this bad boy around. We have that nice El Toro coaster cutout. So that's probably a better option if you're trying to build something. And the Jersey Devil is represented as well. Pretty cool. And yeah, these Raglins with the opening logo are pretty charming. You might recognize the rainbow from the Tony-winning Broadway musical Kimberly Akimbo, which was all about her wanting to come to Six Flags, I understand. So here we are, full circle. Merch reflects reality, reality reflects merch. The circle of life continues. And yeah, in addition to the Made to Thrill pins, it looks like these new El Toro and Nitro patches are new for this season, so those are pretty cool. If you're so inclined, stitch it on. Yeah, so one of my Peak Merch travel companions asked me, did Pepe Le Pew get canceled? And I said, I think so, but Speedy Gonzales is still celebrated in the Looney Tunes pantheon. He's been co-opted and reappropriated as a symbol of empowerment within the Chicano community, and I think that's a good thing. Guillermo is not Chicano, and I'm not implying that, but he's holding it up for me and just happens to be of Latin descent. So, hey Memo, did you have fun today? Happy to hear it. Well, thank y'all for coming with us, Speedy, Memo, Sarah, and myself. This has been Just for Peak Merch. It's real hot out there. Stay sure to hydrate and rock and roll also.
Hydrate or dihydrate.
Peak Merch. That's gonna do it for today's trip to Six Flags Great Adventure. Days away from the official 50th anniversary on July 1st. Happy to be here. Some new Made to Thrill pins, some fun, some Peak Merch. We're grateful, and we'll see you real soon. Take it easy.